Hey there, Playmo pals. This is part one of our summer fun series. We are checking out the Playmobil Color basketball set. Alright guys, so today we are checking out Playmobil set number 71516. This is called the Skater with Basketball. The Skater? The Skater. Interesting. Released in October of 2021, this is part of the Playmobil Color set. This is my first Playmobil Color set, even though I saw them quite a bit initially back in the 80s. When I was just a boy, and my mom never really cared for me to have them. She thought the advertising campaign showed that they were messy and that I would create messes. I was one of those kids that tended to color on the walls, so she did not want me to continue doing that, so she kept me away from this line in particular. So yeah, fast forward about 40 plus years later, and here I am with my first Playmobil Color set, and I'm pretty happy about it. Looking forward to getting it open here. I'm just a little confused by the name, but we're just gonna go with it. It is the Skater with Basketball, and obviously looking at the cover here of the package, we have a young Clicky, boy Clicky. He's on this little stand here, which I've seen in other sets, but I don't know exactly what its purpose is. So I'm going to be finding that out for the first time here. And of course he comes with the basketball and the basketball hoop. And what makes Playmobil Color what it is that each Playmobil Color set comes with Crayola markers. As you can see here, we have the Crayola logo and a picture of two washable markers here on the bottom right corner of the box. And there's a few other accessories which we will get into very soon. On the right side of the box, we have a cropped version of the front image, and then we have the perforated strip here to help get access to the toys. The opposite side has some legal information and a little QR code for you to learn a little bit about recycling. Here's the top. Here's the bottom with our choking hazard warnings. The backside has all of our pictures photographed individually, including the two markers, the little eraser it comes with. Then it's got a little bit of information about the crayons that are included here in various languages. And that's it for the box details, guys. Let's go ahead, crack this thing open, and see what's inside. First of all, here is our insert that came with the set here. Nice little cover image there. And then of course it has the instructions and more legal information. Oh wow, there's a little section here telling you a little bit about the wonders of Playmobil Color. Here we have our two included washable markers. We have blue and we have orange. The set also includes this little sponge with which to, I guess, dab and kind of give it a textured look on whatever it is we color, and maybe even to erase some of those marks that we leave on our toys. Here's the little green platform that I still need to figure out what it's used for. I have a feeling it might be, if I had to guess, I'm guessing it's used to help him jump, I guess, to maybe shoot the basketball into the hoop. Not sure. Here's the base to the basketball hoop. It's a little scuffed up. I wonder what went on inside that box. Here's the pole that attaches to the base and also has the backboard and basketball hoop attached to it. Well, this is nice and not what I expected. The basketball is a very bright orange. I do like that. That's a nice change. Here's the backboard to the basketball hoop. Here is the basketball hoop, and it just has this little cardboard insert there to help keep its shape while it's being stored away in the box. This little mechanism here fits around the basketball hoop, allowing it to give kids a better chance of getting their basketball in through the hoop when they eject the ball from our Clicky's hands. Here's the suction cup that our clicky holds. This is a blue bin, I guess, to keep our basketball in when we're not playing with it. We also get this cool little hat with the brim pushed upward. The last item included in our set is this rectangular sticker. It fits around the green platform here, and it is in black and white, which is fine because you are given Crayola crayons, or markers rather, to color and decorate it any way you wish. And aside from the sticker, guys, we have our clicky and our basketball backboard that's also black and white and ready for us to decorate in any way we would like. Very simple assembly here for the basketball hoop. I will tell you that it got me worried a few times because it did fall over. Like the top portion was like too heavy. In fact, you can just barely tip it over and it will fall. So there's not a whole lot of weight on the base. Almost makes you wonder what the purpose is if it's not going to stay up. But with this extra piece here, it kind of adds a little more weight to the top, and where it sticks out, it can easily, well, see, I barely touched it right there. And that's a little disappointing. So hopefully in the future, Playmobil might make this section a little bit bigger, put a little more filling underneath the base here just to weigh it down a bit more. Alright, so I've got the suction cup in his right hand and the ball fits right in there, and it's got enough curve, it's got enough curvature in there to allow the ball to actually sit into the cup. Well, maybe if you raise the arm a little bit more it might work better, but yeah, so, and this is where the skater part might come up. So underneath his feet he's got the two little slits there. For those clicky enthusiasts, you're aware that they often put slits here for accessories to be added to the bottoms of the feet. They have skate, what are they called? Rollerblades. Rollerblade figures will have their feet like that, and then they slide their feet right onto these little skids, I guess, on the top of the platform, and he is pretty stationary. And then the ball goes right there. And I suppose you're supposed to just... Oh, so that's how it works. Okay, so yeah, it's a little game. Oh, keep your eye on the hoop. Nice, got it. And if you want to make it more interesting, just put the little bin here at the bottom where the ball would come out of the hoop. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, I did. Check that out. First try. So I'll admit I was a little skeptical about this little green platform. I didn't think it was going to give it enough, functionality here. But evidently it's made just right, just to give it enough bounce for the ball to be ejected from the suction cup and to eject it into the air. Alright guys, so just to demonstrate, I am going to take our blue Crayola marker and I'm going to color in the dog that's printed on his shirt. So there we go, we got a little blue action on the clicky's shirt, and then we're going to go ahead and color the... Wow, the orange is really vibrant and definitely shows up better than the blue. Did not expect that. Alright. Cool. How do you like that? That is a really nifty thing. This is really the only thing I'm going to be coloring today for the purposes of this video. It has gotten really dark. Within seconds the sun just got covered up by rain clouds, so we are expecting a storm any moment. Alright, let's take a look at our clicky. Here he is. He's wearing a white tank top with a blue, well, I colored the dog in obviously, but it's a blue bulldog graphic inside of a basketball graphic next to a little star on the top right, and then there's a little mountain landscape just underneath that. We're gonna take a little closer look here, and his sleeves on the shoulders, they are yellow, and then on the forearms they're white, and then he's wearing a pair of yellow shorts with white sneakers. Alright, so one minor gripe, and it's on this sticker that goes around the base. So I started on this end, as you can see, and maybe a millimeter's worth that I didn't cover up here. And it goes all the way around, as you can see, but it overlaps on this side. So that is kind of an imperfection there on Playmobil's part. And I really don't think the amount of space that I left uncovered here is really going to make a difference on this side. So yeah, that's not a big fan of that, but you know, it's something I can overlook. The sticker's on pretty much, and then it's just there for you to color whenever you get to it. And that, Playmo Pals, is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe for more Playmobil content. You can also check us out on Instagram. Take a look at playmo.af. We got more on the way, guys, so stay tuned. Until then, everybody have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you right here on Playmo AF. Bye-bye.